Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Fleet Thief and as you can see we are in a new game here today. This is Timber and Stone. Now this game, it's been out for a little while, sorry. And yeah, as you can see it's in a beta version. There's still a couple of things not available left in the game, but you know, the developer's working on it. It's yeah, not bad a game. We're going to go ahead straight up and start getting a settlement going. I have played a few previous matches of this because I have seen other YouTubers play it, and it's not the easiest of games to get your head around. But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and choose our starting location. Now, as you can see, you've got your different types of biomes down here, which, as you can probably tell, part of what's on here. So, we're gonna go ahead and choose our starting location. I would prefer somewhere next to this, river that we've got going through here, but I would like it to be sort of mountainous and foresty. So here we are, you can go through, you've got your different specs for terrain, minerals and wildlife. As you can see, it's sort of what we want on the terrain side of things, and the wildlife ain't half too bad, but if you look at the minerals, tin and copper's, yeah, alright, but the iron and coal are pretty shit, so we're going to have a look around, see if we can find somewhere else. Oh, no coal there. This map doesn't seem to be pretty handy on its coal, actually. I might have to oh, looks like we're getting a little bit better over this side of things. Let's have a look in there. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Alright, trees ain't too good, but beggars can't be choosers. I think we will smash ourselves down. I'm liking the look of that one, so we'll go with that one. Now, it does take a little bit to load in. I don't know what it is. Always happens to me, so I don't know. Might just be the game, might be my computer, but either way, I'm not fussed. Now I'm not too sure if the background music for the game is a little bit too loud, so I might turn it down just a smidgen more. Alright, here we are. Oh, alright, let's have a look around at the terrain we've got here. It seems to be a fairly flattened out map, which really I'm not too fussed on. If I could have helped it, I would have liked a big set of hills to settle under, since seems it's the safest option to go. I could put myself, in fact I might smash myself down over here. We'll get ourselves, I don't know, right about here I think. Alright, so turn off the tutorials, start the game. As you can see, we got our little wagon here, just a little bit of storage for the start of the game and all of our people. Now we're going to go ahead, check out what sort of specs they've got for each of the professions, as you can see here. Walter, he's a good farmer. He's also good at being a trader and a soldier and an archer. Unfortunately, I don't need any of those right now, so he's a little bit of a waste. She's a good builder, engineer, mason and wood chopper. He's good stonemason, blacksmith and tailor. Well, you're a waste of space. Oh, good forager. You're going to be straight into foraging straight out, so I'm going to kit you up. Now, I don't have any knives to start off with, but as soon as we get one, you'll pick one up, and we want to set it so you do all of this. Notifications on tool breakage, and when you're... Yeah, rest. Yep. Alright, let's have a look at you. You're not half bad at some of this stuff. What are you? You're a miner. You can stay as a miner. Oh, Oh, actually, I'll flick you over to mining and you over to wood chopping. So we got a level 3 in both. Farmer. Alright, alright, alright. You're a pretty good wood chopper. What can you do that he can't? Oops. Builder. So you're set as a forager, you're set. I will set you as actually I'll set you as a miner and you can do mining and blacksmithing. You can stay as that, you can go up to carpenting, you can be a mason, excuse me. Excuse me again. 2 miners, 2 wood choppers, 2 miners, 2 wood choppers, a builder, a carpenter, a forager, and a mason. That's basically what we want to start out with. Alright, so we want to go through and do all the settings for each of them. Wait in haul while idle, tool breakage, set that to 60. Tool breakage, set that to 60. This is fairly monotonous for every start of the game, so just bear with me for half a second. As some of yous may have noticed, both of my Minecraft series have been taken down. That's because basically I got bloody bored of them. I don't play Minecraft as such nowadays. It's more Infinity Evolved, which is a Minecraft mod pack. It's, yeah, a lot more stuff in it. I got bored with standard Minecraft. So yeah, that's basically why that's disappeared. We're going to go ahead and drop the depth of the map so we can see a little bit underground here. And why can I not hear a single sound going on? Like, I don't want headphones to shut off again. I've got a horrid habit of doing that. I don't know whether it's something in the settings, so if this drops in and out, this episode, I do apologise, and it will be something I am working on to fix. I'm just hoping that the sound effects from the game sort of, yeah, that should do it. I am, however, going to drop these both back down so it's not deafening people. How the fuck did that break straight out? What is wrong with this? Resources oh no, we want raw. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, alright, we're quickly going to pause the game. I want to go through and set everything so I can track it. Certain items that are crucial to sort of moving on in the game, so I know how much I've got. We're just quickly going to go through and do all of this. Timber, twine, leather, cloth, brick. Sorry if I'm moving a little bit too fast. I just kind of want to get into the game and do this, and I've got to be conscious of how long I'm going for. Stone hammer, stone pick, stone axe, fishing rod, stone hoe. Alright, we'll set these to maintain in storage. At least one with the picks and axes. We're going to do 2 because they get used up quite a bit. And we're going to smash out, hopefully, no. No. I need an axe. Pickaxe, rather. Pickaxe! 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 Oh, for God's sake. And I gotta turn the volume down again. Of course I do. Alright. Storage. No. Axe. We shall get rid of them, and get rid of that, and hopefully now he will go straight to building a pick. Yes, there we are. Alright, that should be good. Hopefully someone will go and dig up a few more things now. Now, I'm not going to bother setting stone tongs as a necessity. However, I will set for 2 axes again. This game is fairly slow to start, but I can't really help that much. But, you know, as the episodes progress and we see how we go, I'm not too sure how long I'll survive if I'm building underground, because we've got this massive seam here. Maybe we might, you know, get on a little bit and actually get somewhere, I'm hoping. And yeah. It's just really slow waiting for shit to get done. We're going to set up that and a timbering bench, and I'm going to drop the music volume once again. Oh, this is going to be fun. Alright, what level miners are you? You're a 1, you're a 3, that requires level 6, that's 10 right there. And yeah, we just got to wait on them to level up for that to actually get anywhere properly. Alright, we are going to drop down the terrain a little bit more, which will give us more room to sort of work with. Take all that back. And we will start building an entrance to our underground. We're going to try and get this smashed out as soon as possible, because I really don't want to dilly-dally, and I want to get things moving as progressively as I can. As you can see, our forager over here, he's off collecting food and wheat and all that. The food, obviously, for your people. The wheat's for if you get animals. So it doesn't hurt to have a stock of that set aside. What are you doing? You're a carpy, you're a mason, and you're a builder. I might get you mining just to speed up the process. Six, 7, 8. Alright, as you can see, one of our storage options is full up, which happens to be our masonry, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and set up a masonry stockpile, store more, you know, stuff. Oh, the wait. Gotta love it. That's copper. We're going to mine that up because one of our guys is level 3, and it's the first sort of starting metal we can work with. Comes in handy for a lot of construction and shit like that. Eventually, once we've got enough resources and we've mined out sort of a big base up in here, I'm going to go ahead and sort of put a walled area around here, just so whatever we're doing out here and our doorway in's a little bit safer. Yeah, it's just a little something that'll help us out. And yeah, whatever we're doing, sort of thing. Alright, we're going to take that in. Let's make it big. Let's make it 20. 3 by 20. 3 by 20. Storage for wood is high, so we're going to want to go in and set up a raw wood stack. Just like that. And upgrade the storage for masonry. The more we upgrade it, the better. Means we don't have to worry about it later on down the line. Yeah, it's just a sort of little bit of a wait now. We've got food coming in thanks to our forager. He or she, or I'm assuming it's a she, is going to keep that stocked up for us. It's a little bit hard to keep up, especially if you've got people that are overeaters, which is one of the traits. See, you can see there's an overeater here, which means they eat more than everyone else. Also kind of clumsy, so in combat and stuff like that, he's not going to be the best. Weak back, probably shouldn't have him mining, but he was a high level miner, so it doesn't really matter. Quick learner, strong back, this person's going to, you know, the traits that affect all sorts of shit each of the characters do. And this one's quick learner, so they're going to get more experience out of every block they mine or piece or tree they cut down or stuff like that. And they've got a strong back, which means, you know, they'll work faster and harder than any one else that doesn't have any positive traits in that aspect or any negative traits in that aspect. As you can see, first nightfall's coming, so we're going to go ahead and set up a campfire, which is the job of the wood splitter. Didn't I have two? I thought I did. Yeah, there he is. Alright, that's burning now. We're going to go ahead and set up a hall, just so everyone that's not doing anything will go stand around the campfire. Stop cluttering up. God, that fire's a bit loud. I'll turn that down, certainly. Alright. Oh, went too far into the ground. Shit, that was bright. Yeah, nightfall, or rather nighttime on this game seems to be rather dark. I don't think there's a option to brighten it up. But it's no worries, it might be a little bit darker on YouTube because, as I've seen, YouTube's got a horrid habit of making videos darker than they should be. But not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Unless in post-production I brighten it up. So, yeah. This is Timber and Stone. It's a little bit of a grind at the start of the game to get stuff going. That's just the way things are, unfortunately. It's a fairly good game if you're into sort of the slower base building, survival sort of thing. I know it certainly suits my repertoire of gaming. How long did I make that? That was 17 by 3. Want to get this area smashed out as fast as possible, at least a couple of rooms so I can move workshops and storage and a couple of beds inside. Might make it or it does make it a little bit easier to fend off from enemies and reduce clutter and all of that sort of stuff rather than having, you know, 500,000 buildings outside here. Oh. Slow grind, slow grind. Oh, shit, that was bright again. Alright. Resources, hand tools, picks, and axes are made by the mason. So I'm going to get the Carpy to do mining as well. Speed up the process some more. A goblin has been spotted by What's-a-Face. Alright, 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 alright. We're going to enter our first combat on this, Jesus, map. And hopefully we can do alright. Our woodcutter might get a little bit screwed up here. In fact, I'm going to pull him out of, or her rather, out of combat. Because she's not on the flash side of health. I want to try and drag this gob to over here where my other guy can help out. Sort of take him out. There we are. And that's that done. Now you can gather resources off any animals or mobs or whatever you say that you kill. Goblins and that you tend to get coins which you can use for trading. Although I haven't figured out the trading side of things yet. But off your wolves and sheep and all that, you tend to get meat and wool and animal fur, which all comes useful later on in the game. The meat for food and the wool and fur for other construction options. And we're going to set the game speed on double, get things going a bit quicker. In future I'm going to get a timer for the game, so I know how long each episode's going for. I want to put it up to around about 30 minutes. Basically the same as everything else. Shit, that got really bright really fast. Oh, for God's sake, I hate it when it does that. Upgrade the wood storage. Excuse me again. Talking about the YouTube channels as well, I've got a channel trailer coming up that I'm making from little snippets of all the games I play, and a lot of them are games I'll be looking at uploading for. Yeah, I've got some musics that I'm going to be putting to it. It'll probably go, I don't know, not too sure how long I'm going to make it, probably anywhere between about 1:30 and 3 minutes. It won't be the start to every episode on here, or every episode that I put up of each game on YouTube, but it'll just be a trailer in general for the channel. I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to have an intro and outro to each episode, like a proper little video snippet or animation like a lot of other YouTubers, or if I'm just going to have it game, straight in, straight out. I'll probably just keep it like that. I'm not tech savvy with animations or stuff like that, so it's a bit of a wasted adventure for me. Unless someone in the audience has a little bit of knowledge and that sort of thing and would be willing to help me out. In that case I'd probably go, yeah, sure. Just a sort of generic one that I could smash on all of them. That'd be alright. Shit. Alright, as we can see, we're sort of carving into, you know, this mountain now. We're getting fairly into it. I might build a first room here. I might make it a bedroom, just so, you know, when my people get injured, they've got somewhere to sleep and rest. We're going to make it fairly big, because the beds that you build tend to take up a fair chunk of space, which is a little bit of a piss off, but you know, I can't help that. We'll probably build it to we'll build it to there and out and about down in that area. Then we can have another walkway go up there. My dog is going absolutely ballistic. How 2 by 10, so can someone mine? Is that a copper? Yeah, that's a copper. Alright, so that should be 10 long. And how wide is that? 12, 10 by 12. 10 by 12. 10 by 12. Or 12 by 10 rather. Food is getting rather low, but I'm not too worried about that. Where has my forager gone? She, he, it is down here. I think it's a dude. I'm not too sure. Oh, picked up some twine, some coins. Very nice. It always comes in handy. I need to get a knife smashed out, which I'm pretty sure I require a smith for. Yeah, level 3 blacksmith, 1 standard ingot, and 1 raw wood. So... oh god, they're going hard. What did I say that was? That was 10. 10. Oh god, that's beautiful music playing, eh? It's quite nice. Nice and relaxing until all the goblins and shit start coming and all my people start dying and, you know. Which is what generally happens when I play this game. How long did I make that again? 34 by 3. 34 by 3. Oh, and I'm part of 2 clans now. I've got the NWR, the Nuclear Winter Republic, which is my own personal little... we call it a clan, but it's basically just me and a couple of mates sitting around playing games and drinking a lot. And then I'm also part of a clan called MAG, which is Mature Anzac Games. It's pretty big, and I was pretty glad that they accepted my application to join up. So you might see a little bit of stuff on this channel, you know, Fleet Thief, coming out from the MAG side of things, and I'm also looking at setting up a channel for the Nuclear Winter Republic group, clan, team, whatever you want to call it. There we're going to do sort of like all the games where we play together, so like if me and Shadow Kale or me and Cherry jump on for a game together, it'll be smashed up on there. And another big one we're going to look at doing on that channel is podcasts, so we'll pull out a camera, sit around on a couple of couches in my shed and basically talk and get drunk. So that should be great fun for us, and hopefully we'll be able to get a laugh or two out for you guys, you know, just a standard little thing for everyone to enjoy and get in on. You know, we'll have a Twitter feed going for the NWR, so if you guys want to send in questions or something like that, you can use send it to, you know, at Nuclear Winter Republic or whatever we call it, and then hashtag podcast, and we'll check it out and we'll answer on the feed. We may even look at doing a live one, a live stream, and recording it as well and then putting it up on YouTube. But we'll just see how all that sort of stuff goes, because we're still working out kinks and people's timetables and all that sort of stuff, and I sort of got my man cave, sort of have to get my man cave fitted out for it. So yeah, it's a lot of things coming up. It has been, I know, yes I know, it has been a year since I have put out any videos for you guys to watch, and to be honest, it is no one else's fault but mine. I've just been procrastinating. If any of yous follow me on my fanfiction sites, especially fanfiction.net, aka Unleash Your Imagination, you'll notice on a couple of my stories I posted up saying, you know, I'm not dead, I am still alive, and you know, I'm slowly getting back into this stuff. It's just like last year finishing off high school, a lot of other stuff going on, and personally I just didn't feel like getting into doing anything, whether it was writing or recording or anything like that. The interaction with you guys stopped flat for 12 months, and that's something that nowadays is pissing me off because I haven't been there to upload shit. But hey, I'm back now and we're ready to rock and roll. So yeah, we're going to get on with it. Hopefully I can smash out a few episodes a week of all sorts of shit. I'm going to look at doing Dishonored. It's an assassin game that came out in 2012, I think it was. I've completed it a couple of times, but it's a game I really, really enjoy and that I constantly go back and repeat playing. So I'll do that. I've got the Knife of Dunwall and the Brigmore Witches expansion, so I want to get them out sooner rather than later. And yeah, just get some generally good and fun things going up and on. Now I believe we are coming up to about 30 minutes roughly. If it's a little bit below, that should be fine. I'm probably going to record episode 2 of this straight after I finish this episode, just because at the moment I'm really enjoying this game. And then after I do episode 2, I might even jump on and do an episode of Dishonored, and I will have them smashed out sometime in the next couple of days onto YouTube. And we should have some good and fun times. So yeah. But getting back to this game, as you can see, our woodcutters are doing a fairly good job, well, cutting wood. Our food is slowly coming in from that forager. He's not doing the best of jobs, but he needs a knife to get killing animals. And these 4 miners are going absolutely ham, boy, fucking cutting all this stone back. They're doing mad jobs. We should have a little base smashed out under here in absolutely no time. So that's certainly something I'm looking forward to getting started properly. We're going to smash a heap of beds in here, so now our guys, if they get injured, they can crash out and have a rest and get their health back up. We're going to get workshops, a big storage area. You know, I want to get my carpenting area, my smithing area, my masonry area, all that sort of stuff smashed out in here, and we're going to get, you know, big place done under here so all of our people can move in. I'm actually tempted to mine down about, or maybe back here, mine down, you know, 9 or 10 blocks down into the ground and see if I can grow trees underground, if that's a possibility. Even if I cut open the top of the mountain, because, you know, mobs and shit won't be able to jump down because, well, they'll die. But it's not in the tracking anyway. I think spiders can do it, but I'll have a guard walking around in there, and I might even look at getting a big farm underground, see if I can do the same thing with that. If I can't, if it's not underground, I'll see if I can have it sort of open cut, set deep down so they can't get into it, sort of thing. And yeah, get some real industry set up, and hopefully that'll give us some good and fun times. Now we're coming up probably to about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna call it an episode 1 here. Hopefully this will be smashed out up onto YouTube soon. I might even do it later on this evening because it is getting pretty late for me, but hey, I'll be up until 4 in the morning probably gaming. So yeah, I guess I will see you in the next episode. If I do record the next episode straight away, which I'm guessing I will because I've gotten to the mood of this now, it should, if they're not up in the same day, and I might release this one tomorrow, the second episode will be released the day after. So they'll be straight up for you, ready to enjoy, and hopefully, you know, I can get it out there and more people can come in and watch my content. I know that sounds a little bit greedy, but, you know, I'm here to have fun, sort of gaming, and just provide entertainment. So there we are. Anyways, I'm going to call it an episode, and we shall see you in number 2. So